Good to see you.
Good to see you. Hey, this is Nessyp of Nessyp Entertainment and the Inner Sanctum Radio. We are here with, and this man is so talented, you guys. He is just so talented. Mr. Nate Moran. How are you today, Nate?
Hey, what's going on? I'm great. I know moms don't usually speak, but I'm breaking the silence today. I gotta make sure I tell the story and I hope it inspires someone. I'm doing great, man.
Okay, so we're gonna just jump in, Nate. Just tell us your story.
Well, I was a homeless veteran about 12, 13 years ago now. So many years now that in Paris I'm losing track and getting old too at the same time. But I was a homeless veteran in the streets in New York for like 2 years, and I seen death and I seen a whole lot of stuff. I came close to a whole bunch of ups and downs and articles out there. Had some good times too. Don't get me wrong. And you just got to still find and trying to get some blessings out of it, even in your down terms. Your down times. But you know, now I just want to inspire people to, as much as I can, to never give up. Because I don't believe I'm sitting here. Sometimes I actually have to look at them like, wow, you were here. Because like I said, I've seen death, and I can, I had guys throw 40s at me when I was asleep on the park benches in Brooklyn, and I went through a whole lot of stuff, and now I just want to take. I didn't go through everything all the stuff I went through,
Mhm.
and the Lord blessed me to come out of it and not do something positive with it. So I want to take my story, my dance, my art, anything I got, my words, to inspire people as much as I can to never give up. That's why
Okay.
I steal my hat. This is my motto. It's on the tags of my car. It's on everything. If I get a tattoo, I'm putting "never give up" on me. If everything I push, because I believe that, because I really, because I've been on both sides of the world. I rode around in Mercedes Benzes and had houses and 3 bank accounts, and I just slept on them park benches and in the concrete, and been slept in the snow and the rain, and I seen both of them sides. I did that in both lives, and for me to go through that and come back out, I have to use something to inspire as many people as I can, because a lot of people going through things,
Yeah.
especially with this virus stuff going on, people losing family members, losing friends, and we got to find a way to latch on to something and so hold on, and we got to give each other hope so we can move on.
Right. So, Nate, why mine? I mean,
But
what inspired you to do that?
well, I grew up watching all the great dancers, Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers, Gene Kelly, all of them. I did tap and jazz and all that. And I remember Charlie Chapman, man, he was my man too. I always pronounce this guy wrong, but I always try to get it right.
Okay.
Marcel Marceau, the French mime. But they told a story and they brought they brought word things and songs and words to life.
Hmm.
See, I was brought to life, you know, from being in the tombs for like being down. And I want to spread and bring the life to people. So when I perform mime off of all music, from gospel, even spoken word, gospel, R&B, everything. And I try to bring it to life to give it an extra ting that some people may need that extra ting so they can understand the song or understand what's going on. And some people don't even can't hear, so just anything I can to do to inspire people, man, to use my art. And that mime, man, I'm gonna tell you, I got hooked on it. 2011, I'm a veteran, and I got a thing for I get in every year for National Veteran Creative Art Festival, a competition for veterans from all over the United States.
Hmm.
2011, I wanted to do something different, and I wanted to bring that song "Usher" "There Go My Baby" to life. And I knew
Okay.
the song like the back of my hand, and I just studied the song. And the day I put the paint on, I felt different. You don't know your calling, and I
Yeah.
guess this was my calling because that paint made me feel different, and I literally felt my body leave me and step into the song. And when I came to it, like, wow, let me see the video, let me see what I did. And I've been hooked ever since. I've been hooked ever since.
Really? That
Yeah.
that is cool. So, you're performing in so many different places now, right?
Yes, yes.
So,
Blessed.
tell me your favorite place that you've performed so far.
I'll be honest with you, it's crazy. A lot of people ask me that question. Um, I'm being honest with you because, I've been dancing since I was a baby, doing James Brown split for my mama, Uh, every performance to me is great. I've did Reno, I done performed in Germany, I done performed California. I performed all over the world.
Okay.
But to me, every performance, man, even one person in the audience, every performance to me is a great performance because I'm getting a chance to share my heart and hoping I get somebody to smile out of it. You know, so I call each one is my special. It got its own little special team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, each one, it could be one performance, it'd be like 5 people, and a little kid eyes glow, and you know, it could be that team. So each performance, man, to me is big.
That is so cool. That is so cool. Okay, so Nate, tell me about this book that you wrote.
Oh yeah, it's not available yet, but it should be out before the end of this month. It's called The Mom Speaks, and this is it right here. This is my proof of the book, and I
Okay.
hope. And this book is I'm telling my story. I'm telling the good and the bad that
Mhm.
I've been through to inspire people. You know, I hope it inspires. You know, it's to me, it's not about the money. You know, a guy told me one guy I was doing a show in D.C. and he said, I want to read your story while you're alive. You know, because I always sit back and tell people my story sometimes because I try to pass it on. You know, I don't hold it. And I would just say, yeah, I want to get me a book out there. I want something. I want to leave something back. I want to leave a leg. I want to leave something. When I leave, I want something still be out there. And this it's wow, it's a blessing. And my publisher is Bathsheba Monk, and she's with Blue Heron Bookworks. And when she came into my life, it was like a blessing because it's like, wow, you know, I'm finally getting my book. Man, you don't even know. You don't know. And I just want to inspire. You know, we're talking today. Matter of fact, today
Mhm.
I said I just want to inspire. She said, "You got a great book coming out. I really like. I'm glad I'm working with you. This and this and that." I said, "I just wanted to hope. I hope it inspire people. That's what I want. That's what you know.
Yeah.
Whatever money I make, but I just want to inspire people. You know."
Wow, that is so awesome. So, how are you dealing with this COVID-19? And I'm quite sure that kind of hinders you a little bit. So, how are you dealing with that um, outperforming? Because I would think that right now it's a little hard. Yes.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Yes, it will happen. When it first hit around March, you know, all my events were like breaks. You know, so
Hmm.
like, you know, I love the stage. I love the energy from people. I know. Uh, it was like, wow, what do I do? You know what I mean? So then I got on TikTok. I started doing TikTok videos because everybody. So I made me feel like I was doing something. So I went in my garage and made me a little area, set up like I'm in a stage and did me some TikTok videos. But
Okay.
you know, now stuff is opening up. I'm part of a Dragon Squad film series that's going to be coming out. I'm gonna be in that. I'm featured in that. So we rehearsing with that. And the thing about it, like you got to be masked up, you know, and you got to make sure keep yourself protected in all ways because you want to move forward. But yeah, it does hinder. But my motto, never give up.
Yeah.
So if there's a way, there got to be a way. We got to keep doing it. Like I tell a lot. Somebody asked me, "What would you tell an artist that's out here that's going?" I said, "Just find a way to still do your passion. Find a way to still, even if it's just for you, keep that in your heart so you never give up. So you don't keep on. I wear that words out. Never give up, right? But keep that passion. Keep doing your passion because that's your trump card. You know what I mean? It could be some
Yeah.
people like to bowl, some people like to read, some people like to paint, some people like to shoot pool, some people like to dance, sing, whatever. And that's your trump card. So you never supposed to lose it. You never will let it go. So I know this is like blocking some things, but still trying to find a way to still fix it in your life some kind of way so you can still move forward.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just curious. How does your family relate to you miming?
Everybody's, everybody's pretty cool with it. You know, it's crazy. When I first started, like, huh? You know what I mean? You know, because but they know I've been always like a go getter. You know, because
Hmm.
I was a kid, I'd sneak out the house. My mama, I was I was actually born in Virginia, even though I'm like New York, whatever. And I used to chop wood, right? And
Okay.
I was sneaking, going to get in the dance contest, and so I come back in and I get a beating because the back door was closed after I left open. You know what I mean? So I always been one of them people that I went for. Even in the army, I danced in the army as well. And so when I got into this, and so many doors opened up. 2011. I've been doing mine since 2011, and so many people after I did that video, it's on my YouTube.
Okay.
Architect of My Baby. I got so many people reaching out to me, and then at first I was going to stick strictly with gospel,
Okay.
and then I had did a Stop DWI, not Stop DWI, a Stop the Violence program party event in Harlem, and Doug First Team and a whole bunch of people. And they told me don't limit yourself. You can monitor everything as long as you have a strong meaning. It's a powerful thing. And I don't want to disrespect the world or women. That's my thing. If I'm gonna put my signature on something, my grandma raised me. You know what I mean? And I got mad respect for my women. I don't care whoever. I got mad respect for my women. And so I don't want to disrespect the world or women and kids and stuff. So when I perform, I choose. I'm very choosy about what I mind to.
Okay. So I do know that when I asked you earlier about what was your favorite event, what's your favorite music to mind to? I mean, is it you prefer, since you started out with gospel, but you've moved on in different genres, what's your favorite genre of music to do mind to?
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's very good. You got me. Wow. Wow. A powerful story. That's a good question. Wow. A, a song with a powerful message.
Okay.
Any song, I don't care if it's rock and roll, country, western, because I've done country western too. So any song with a powerful message, I get locked into totally. Chills go through me just now because I'm thinking about, okay, that song, This Is Me, The Greatest Showman.
I think so.
Yeah. And I watched that play, and that song is powerful because people in the world got a tendency of judging people for who they are. You too fat, you too
Yeah.
skinny. And that song, it said, "This is me," and I think everybody should be equal. Everybody is equal.
I remember that song. You're right. It is a very powerful song.
And that's songs like that I really love. I've done that song several times. I've minded several times, and I work with youth out here in Pennsylvania, and to the Riddick and Casca and Lupa, and I had them mind that song, and when they got to that part, when the instrumental, I said, do whatever you want to do, you want to dance, you want to stand still, whatever. And when they got to the instrumental and the kids just do, I said, be you. And, and that's what that world is about, being you. And that's why I think that's my favorite song or anything in that area.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Okay, so Nate, when you're out performing, have you found yourself doing the same song in different events? Like that particular song, you performed that song more than once?
Oh yes.
So is your routine the same for that particular song, or are they all different?
Same similars, but I might put a little twist to it. I learned that from Michael Jackson. Michael, he would do Thriller, but then he would still slide a little twist and something different every time he did it.
Okay.
So that's I put most of it together, but I want to put a little different twist to it as I go through with it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is so awesome. Okay, so Nate, tell everybody how to reach you. Say that if they want to hire you, they want you to come out and just see what you do, or get in touch with you. How would we do that? And even just for inspirational purposes.
Oh man, first, you know, I love everybody, man. I don't know if you remember me and you. I got mad for everybody, and if anybody want me to reach out to them, they can reach out. You just say hi. My website is natethemime.com.
Okay.
And my Facebook is Nate Moran, but it's a whole bunch of Morans. If you go to a silhouette, you see a silhouette with a person taking his head off, and that's me because that's me taking my head off to the world. I never changed that.
Okay.
And my Instagram is Nate the Mime, but all them links are on my website.
Okay.
My YouTube is Real School One. That's what I did a long time, but I haven't changed it. But it's all the links are on my website on natethemime.com, and they get my phone number on there. They want to book me, or they just want to say hello, or whatever.
Okay.
Let me know they're all right.
Okay.
Just say I'm okay, Nate. If you might just want to say I'm okay, you can do that too.
Well, fortunately for me, Nate and I met at an event, at a red carpet event in Orlando, and we have been friends ever since. And you have been a really inspiration to me, and so I appreciate that. I really do. I think about you often, and I was like, I wonder what's Nate doing. And then we hooked up recently, so I said I had to talk to you and just to let everybody know what you're doing and how talented you are. So thank you so much for hanging out with Nessyp and Nessyp Entertainment. Nate, you have to promise to come back so we can keep up with you and find out what you're doing. And I told you this before, but I do want my autographed copy of that book of yours.
I got you. I got you. You know, I'm as soon as it drop, I'm gonna hit you up and say, look, sis, guess what? It's out. I'm gonna tell the world.
We are
You
good
know,
to go. We are good to go. Nate,
it's a blessing.
thank you.
It's truly a blessing, and thank you for having me on your show. You know, I always, like you said, when we met, we clicked on the top.
Yep.
You know, as soon as we said hi, it was like we knew each other for 100 years.
Yep.
And we did and we talked and we laughed and you know, and you stay right there with me. You know, we don't talk. See, people don't have to talk every day
Right.
to have strong feelings for each other. You know what I
Right.
mean? And that's where you my peoples, and I really appreciate being on your show. And remember, never give up. Always take a minute to smile. People say, why you always take a minute to smile? Because that 1 minute might could be that joy that you need to get you through a piece every day.
Yeah. That is awesome. That is awesome advice. Okay, you got to come back. You got to promise me you're gonna come back.
I'm coming back. You hit me up. You got me. You know, you
All
got me.
righty.
All right.
Hey, that works for me. This has been Nessyp of Nessyp Entertainment and Inner Sanctum Radio. Back to you in the studio.